Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler review series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I teased this particular item with my last review, so I'm a man of my word in this regard. But anyway, we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means that I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. That is not the case today, however. As I stated in my previous review, this is an instance where I actually picked up these two items time I'm doing this just a few days back. I was out, kind of adventuring around a little bit. There were a couple places that I was trying to check out and such. And I decided to go over there and stop off this new gas station they built. I cannot for the life of me remember what the hell the name of it was, but it's some brand that I'd never seen before. And they happen to have some items there that I just had never run into. One of which items was Boom, the Super Rooster Booster energy drink. But we're not reviewing that because that's what I just got through reviewing. No, folks, what are we doing here? What am I reviewing for you today? Boom, it's almost a fake out. It's the Super Rooster Booster LITE. Can we get a thing? Ha 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 ha. Can we yeah. And apparently, yes, it's zero carbs. It's an energy drink. It's got carotene, ginseng, ginkgo. Boost performance with zero carbs. Chickens! Or Rooster, I guess, to be fair. And I think that this is... Is that different? That is different. So this one says AMP on it, which makes me think that maybe it's from the AMP company, which used to be an energy drink company. I don't know. I haven't seen AMP in a long time, so they might have tapped out. But yeah, this one has a different thing. It says AG. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Apparently it's from Tulsa, Oklahoma. But anyway, let's give the light version of the Super Rooster Booster a shot. Oh, I'm gonna have so many energy drinks to drink. Smells pretty similar to the other one. No. 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 Oh, no. No. I can say this for damn certain. I will have one less energy drink to drink than I thought I was going to. Because fuck that noise. Oh my god, that was awful. Like, yeah, and it's still kind of in my mouth. No, that was real bad. That brought back some fucking PTSD moments, and I'll go into that. So, alright, the first one, the original one, it's basically just a generic ass energy drink. It's a cheapo fucking thing. It's okay, for what it is. I can kind of go with it. It's not great, but it's live-withable. This is some bullshit. This is nasty, nasty stuff. Here's the thing. Like I said, when initially I was kind of like, okay, this isn't very good. Then it just got worse and worse and worse. And there was a point where it had the distinct flavor of basically licking an ashtray. And now you ask yourself, well, Brandon, why would you know that? Well, I was a very dumb child sometimes, and my dad used to smoke. And I'm talking very little, okay? So give me a little bit of a fucking break. So I might have accidentally gone over there, licked an ashtray at one point, didn't like the experience. But, here's the thing though. Back during, the first kind of, rollout of energy drinks in North America, you had Red Bull, you had Monster. When they started to build up steam, everybody and their mom was putting out energy drinks. Fucking everybody. Like, just tons of no-name companies. And there was one that I picked up from a gas station at the time. I want to say it might have been called Chronic or some shit like that. It was gnarly bad. So fucking bad. And it fucking brought back that memory of fucking, like, licking an ashtray. It was just a horrible fucking flavor. And I went over there. I was with a group of friends at the time. I passed the thing around to everybody to let them try it. And everybody agreed it was dog shit awful, except for my friend Mike. He actually was okay with it, so he got to finish it off. I gave the rest to him. Oh my God. I genuinely thought that this was done. I hadn't had that flavor in over a decade. Probably close, 15 years or so at least. More than 15 years. It is awful. No. I'll try to describe it. It's like pointlessly sour in a way that I don't like. It tries to have a fruitiness. There's like there's like sort of a fruitiness. Then there's like a hit of sour that is just not pleasant. Then it kind of tries to have a sweetness to it, and I think that's kind of where the zero carb shit comes in. I'm guessing they use like an artificial sweetener, and they just did not do a good job with it at fucking all. It is really bad. Like, as much as I might be, really kind of throwing out some interesting facial features, I promise you, I'm not over-exaggerating. Like, genuinely, this is bad. No. Like, it just gets worse. And that lingers on your tongue. There's just like this point where it just becomes like necrotic tasting or something. It's just really terrible. Certain things, it's like, look, I'm not big on pickles. I'm not big on onions. They're not my favorite things to eat. But I'll go with them, and I can understand what other people see in them. I have no idea who the fuck this could ever be for. Unless your taste buds are completely dead and you just don't want the carbs. This is awful. And I do not do this very often. I've only done it, one time before in a review. I don't like to waste shit like that. I really don't. But this is fucking terrible. And I have no idea when I'm going to see my friend Mike again. I'm not going to go over there and hand him a flat fucking energy drink that I opened a month prior. So, sorry, but that has to go. There's no way I could have finished that because it was really that bad. 2 questions have to be asked. They don't even have to be asked. No and no. Would I buy this, or would I get this again? Would I recommend it? No. It's really bad. It is everything that I fear. It's everything that haunts my dreams and memories when I think back to those early days of energy drinks. Because so many of them were just throwing what the fuck ever at the wall, and a lot of them were terrible. We have come a long way since then. There are a lot of really nice energy drinks now. Realistically, even the normal one doesn't need to exist anymore. We've moved past this bullshit level energy drink. But at least this I can go with. It's drinkable. It's fine overall. Because if nothing else, it has a sweetness to kind of go with it. Whereas with this, I think they tried to use that sourness to sort of play off, do you have sugars? Yeah, it has 0 sugars. I think they tried to use the sourness to basically downplay the 0 sugar aspect, and they fucking missed. 100%. Still had zero sugar taste. The sourness was terrible, and it was just bad. Really bad. I am declaring this flat out, this is the worst energy drink I've tried on the show. Far and away. And it's definitely one of the worst energy drinks I've ever had. It is awful. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there, have yourselves a truly, whatever the opposite of this is, tastic rest of your life. Because this is nothing but canned sadness and misery. So the opposite of it has to just be unbounded fucking joy and happiness in the world. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do all the time, I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me, I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. And especially when this shit still exists. This is an atrocity. This is some, like, really... This... If you had told me, and I'm not joking now, I mean, it's a little bit of a joke, but I'm not entirely joking. If you gave this to me, and, changed the branding and shit and everything, if you gave this to me and told me that this was the national energy drink of North Korea, I'd fucking believe you. 100%. Because this tastes like some shit that they would go over there and shove down the throats of those poor people in their fucking dictatorship nonsense. Ugh. Ugh. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out there and do. Folks, here's what I want you to go out and do. I mean, what do you even with this? I really don't... Trying this drink has made me a more empathetic person towards my fellow human beings. You might think it might be the opposite, that I might become more vengeful because human beings made this, and now I have to be angry at them. But no, because perhaps they're just misguided. I don't know. But drinking this just makes me think to myself, it's like, this is like one of the worst things that I've had in a very, very long time. There are so many worse things happening to people in the world, though. But this allowed me to have a level of context that I don't often think about, because usually my life is pretty okay. It has... But a lot of times they're very personal things. They're just like, like a death in the family, or, just like, something going wrong just in my life. But this exists, not just for me, but for other people. And that makes me sad for the world. So I think realistically, folks, if you can, if you have the means to do so as a humanitarian effort, fuck it. Let's get Logan Paul. Let's guilt trip his stupid ass. If he wants to go over there and make up for some of the bullshit that he's pulled, by the way, he has to buy up every single can of this and go over there and fucking, like, either find some way to recycle it into something useful. He'd probably just repackage it as Prime, or shoot it into space. Bye.